Our state strategic plan gives messages to our community about what is expected and the sort of society that we all want. And one of the things that we want in our society is that people feel safe and that people live with the right to safety. This new target is really important because it says that as a state, South Australia, the government of South Australia, the people who live in this state and the people who are working in this area are all committed to seeing genuine outcomes and a reduction in violence against women.
The Australian Institute of Architects is thrilled to see a range of new targets in the State Strategic Plan. The built environment plays a critical role in enabling good community life. We all live, work and play in some form of built environment, and so getting that right for the community is critical in setting up the state for the future that lies ahead.
The challenge for organisations like Bicycle SA is to drive some of our programs down into the community to ensure access and opportunity for all South Australians who want to jump on a bike. It's about people. It's about health programs, at-risk youth programs, partnerships with other organisations, NGOs such as the Heart Foundation are really important to us. Partnerships with local government, particularly regional communities who are looking to get better health outcomes, increase tourism to the region. Cycling can provide a very important mechanism to improve those local community outcomes.
The biggest issue we face is lack of awareness. Statistically, on average, it takes 18 months for a mature age person to find a job. More effort and more time really needs to be put into making sure that these people stay in the workforce. So it's fantastic that this is included in the strategic plan.
The technology industry in South Australia employs 30,000 people and capitalises on the 1,200 companies already in existence. What we're aiming to do over the next 5 years is increase the skilled workforce. The industry is very pleased to have a state strategic plan that addresses this most fundamental key issue.
The strategic plan is all about the future, and there's no doubt in any of our minds that online business is also all about the future. Online business is growing exponentially. This is where our customers are, and that's where South Australian business needs to be. So for this state to have competitive advantage, to have relevance, for our businesses to have relevance, then we need to have a target in this area.
The challenge for all of us in going for this particular target in the State Strategic Plan is about helping people understand that they can do it, that they can genuinely participate. Agencies like Anglicare have a particular responsibility, but it's a responsibility shared with other agencies and community, shared with government, but shared with individuals as well.
Our long-term vision for conservation in South Australia is really a big landscape scale biodiversity revegetation restoration project that's extending across all of the communities and is linking up all of the remaining reserve systems that we've got in the state. The kind of partners that we're working with across the landscape are the government itself, government agencies, corporate organisations, and of course the people who actually own the land. The process is something that everyone can be involved in at every level within society, and the beauty of the South Australian Strategic Plan is that it lets everyone see where they fit into that process so that we're really aware that we're working together to achieve something that's much greater than we'd be able to achieve as individuals.
And one of the things that we want in our society is that people feel safe and that people live with the right to safety.
This target for public spaces, urban spaces, will enable South Australians to understand more clearly how they use the public assets that are available to them.
We're just getting the general community realising that riding a bike is simple, it's safe, and they can get some great outcomes out of it.
So the objective in this Target 23 in the State Strategic Plan is about having agencies like Anglicare actually being part of a process of empowering people and community so they can genuinely participate in the social, political and economic life of our society.